Dex getting into our live Dirty Little Secrets coming up here in just about 40 seconds. This guy has been holding on to a secret from his wife about something that he ended up finding. By the way, if you're on our Facebook or Twitch, don't forget you can always subscribe on YouTube as well now. We are trying to stream there every day as well. Dex and Barbie T on YouTube there. All right, so a lot of stuff to get to. Good morning to everybody as you jump onto our lives. Tell her she's going to have to hold on. Here we go, 10 seconds. Good morning, guys. Boom, boom. Good morning. All right, so it is time to get into our secrets. We are on live for Facebook. You can find us on the hot Facebook page. You can find us on Twitch and on YouTube. Dex and Barbie T, you can subscribe there. Mm-hmm. All right. So for our secret this morning, this guy, we have changed his voice. It's a secret that he's holding from his wife, but he wants to confront her about it. And I understand because this is tough for any kind of guy going through something like this.
Definitely is.
Good morning, sir. Tell us what's going on. What you were just trying to do something nice. Go ahead.
I'm freaking out, man. I found something that I was not supposed to find. But now that I found it, I can't unfind it. I went into our garage because I was trying to reorganize it, and I found a box of some of my wife's stuff that was like before we were married. And I mean, some of the stuff is fine. Some of it's cool. It's like report cards, Valentine's Day cards from when she was a kid, some birthday cards, stuff like that. And that was fine. Then I found something else. It was a stack of scorecards.
Scorecards.
But like kind of like a golf scorecard kind of thing, but it was not for golf. It was for the performance of the guys that she's been with, and it had comments at the bottom of it.
What kind of comments?
Like, this dude was big, this dude showed me some things that I had never known before, or this guy tried it in a different place, and where they were at, like a lot of stuff. But that's not even the biggest problem for me. So she had told me when we got married that she's been with like 6 or 7 guys, but there's about 30 guys on this list.
30 guys?
Damn.
Okay. I mean, listen, you know what? I'm not, to each their own. 30's not crazy.
I mean, but she lied to him, so it's kind of a shocker.
Yeah, that's a lot more than what she said she had been with. Got it.
And then on top of that, I found my scorecard.
Oh, no, you have a scorecard in there, too.
What was your score? Is yours the lowest?
Well, it's between 1 and 10, and mine was a 4.
Oh!
Yeah, there was one other guy that had a lower number than me, so I'm the
she married you, though, so it got to be good somewhere.
She married a 4. That's basically what that says to you.
You got to understand that, like, especially as a dude, like, that's your manhood. That's you being a man, and that hurts. Like, I don't know how to fix that problem. Like, I can't just go and say, hey, what are all these scorecards?
Oh, I'd be upset. I get it. But at the end of the day, she married you. You're the love of her life. Those other guys don't matter.
That messes with your head, though.
She hasn't even looked at those and, like, thought of those people. Just toss it.
A 4.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
What would you rate her?
She's the love of my life. I'd rate her a 10.
See?
I mean, that's not why I married her, but I mean, I married her. Like, this is what I want for the rest of my life.
Right.
And, they do tell us women to find somebody that loves you more than you love them. So, I mean, she did.
Okay.
Not saying she loves you less, but, you gave her a 10. And
there's a lie in there, too. She said that she had been with, less people.
Oh, well,
that's a pretty big lie. Yeah. Don't say anything if you got a problem with that.
There's a whole other aspect, too. I found my best friend on there.
Oh, damn. You got a problem on
and
your hands.
I had no idea. She had never told me. He had never told me. No one ever told me.
Sorry.
What's his rating?
He's an 8.
Oh, 8. Everything's fine.
Throw the marriage away.
No.
No.
Talk to her about it.
Done.
What?
Done.
You'd be done. You divorced her?
I don't know. I mean, Fat Bear on Twitch said divorce.
What?
Jeremy said, leave it in the past. What are your thoughts? What would you do?
I mean,
this is rough. This is rough.
It is a little tough, but especially finding his best friend on there. Ugh.
Right. Now, granted, we don't know. That wasn't like, she cheated. This is not cheating. This is a list of ratings, and you find out that you're a 4.
At the lowest of the lows. But he married her, so that should say something. He has a heart. His heart is bigger than his, That's all that matters.
He didn't say anything about size.
I know. I'm just saying, but she loves him for him.
866-639-4689. Your thoughts. Call now. What would you do? And do people keep lists? Do you have a list?
Mentally.
Mentally, but you don't have it written down.
Nah.
Good morning. Hang
Hold
on just a second. You're going to be our first person up. Do people keep lists? Lives? Thoughts? Why'd she keep it? Good morning. Hang on just a second. We've got one call ahead of you. Leave her, bro. There you go on Twitch. Nancy. Yeah, it's definitely effed up. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Dr. Marie Dex.
Marie, what are your thoughts on this? And do you have a list?
In my head, I would never write it down for somebody to find.
Okay.
I don't need to write stuff down like that.
What are your thoughts on this?
Everybody knows that whatever your sex number is, you multiply it by 3. Nobody tells the truth about that. Nobody.
Wait a
Let's
minute.
start there. Second of all, he too embarrassed to have a conversation. Y'all been married how many years now? Evidently, the best friend and all them other 29 people didn't matter because she's with him.
And the
Doesn't
best
matter what
friend
she
shady
did
too
before.
now.
They've been together for years.
Right.
And he has not said that he suspects her of cheating on him. So what's the problem? Have a conversation. Be a grown man. Grow some balls and open your mouth and talk.
That part.
That's a good point. Okay, thank you. Hi, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Erica from Greenville.
Erica, what are your thoughts on this? And do you keep a list with ratings?
A list of my mental. You never write things down like that. I think that he should honestly just leave it alone because if he's scoring a 4, you don't have too much room to talk.
Okay.
So just don't even say anything.
Yeah.
Don't even talk about it.
I mean, how long have they been married at this point? You just leave it alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your call. Thanks for listening. So all the girls are saying leave it as a mental. You okay?
Yeah, my.
Oh, yeah. I noticed you were adjusting yourself. And it is Barbie's birthday, everybody.
Thank y'all so much. I
need to-
appreciate the love.
Oops.
I really do. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm almost done with these edits. Let's get some of these comments this morning.
See,
What are
best
your
friend is
thoughts?
probably how they met. Right. Probably is. Seriously, he may not have been the great then, but now she may rate him a 9. I mean, he obviously means something. She married him. Exactly, Vicky. That's what I'm saying. I know some people. I have friends who, when they said they started with their lover, like they were like iffy about the sex, and so
20 seconds.
now that they're together in a healthy relationship, she didn't even think that was gonna be because at first the sex was off. So
I love how I'm looking at Twitch. Twitch is popping right now. No thanks, divorce. Hell no, you got to talk about it. Oh, a second. Here we go. I feel like the room is very divided right now whenever it comes to the comments. We're taking your phone calls. This is what's going on here. This guy reached out because he was trying to help his wife. He was cleaning up around the garage or something, found a notebook or a piece of paper that had a list on it.
mm-hmm. And that list was a list of his wife's
Previous.
hookups.
Yes.
And he found out that his best friend was on there. And he found out that she actually had about more than like 30 guys. And she told him, 6 or something like that?
That's a big lie. And I will say, I mean, I think we're focused on the fact that she had ratings next to these. Like, dang, man, you have ratings? And I'm really curious about that. Do you have a list that you actually write down?
I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Every woman does, but you don't write it down.
It's in mental.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you rate them like with a 1 to 10 number?
I mean, you got the best and the worst. That's it. And then would
Well,
I hook up with them again or not?
He was a 4. A lot of people on live commenting in. We're about to read some of those comments on Twitch. Prophet said, no thanks, divorce. Chief says, heck no, we're going to be talking about this. There is why lie? You know what I mean? And the lie is the big thing. She said that she had been with like 5 or I can't remember what the number was, but 30?
Single digits, and it was really like 30 guys on this list.
Good morning. What about you? So do you have a list, and what are your thoughts on this?
A list of my mental. You never write things down like that. I think that he should honestly just leave it alone because if he's scoring a 4, you don't have too much room to talk.
I don't think you leave it alone.
She said he can't even bring it up.
No.
You're not on that level. But what if it was a 4 then when it first started? Because, sometimes when you're first, hooking up with someone, nerves might be there. You might be nervous. It might be thrown off. And then, like, as you get to know each other more, you fall in love, and it's the best thing ever.
And where are you on the list? You better be the last person on that entry. If there's another person behind that name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Dr. Marie, go ahead real quick.
In my head, I would never write it down for somebody to find.
Okay.
I don't need to write stuff down like that.
What are your thoughts on this?
Everybody knows that whatever your sex number is, you multiply it by 3. Nobody tells the truth about that. Nobody. Let's start there. Second of all, he too embarrassed to have a conversation. Y'all been married how many years now? Evidently, the best friend and all them other 29 people didn't matter because she's with him.
That's a good point. 866-639-4689. Give us a call. And do you know someone that has a list, that actually writes this down, not in the mental? All right? Give us a call and share your thoughts.
Somebody said that somebody had a little black book.
Right. That's exactly what that is. Good morning. Hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person up. Whoo-wee. The last couple of mornings have been kind of crazy whenever it comes to the comments.
We don't discuss numbers like how many partners. It's safer that way. Just don't worry about it. When you're grown, you just figure there is some experience there.
I agree with that. Grown. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Amber, Lawrence, South Carolina.
Okay.
And I agree with the other person. Like, it's in her head. We don't really do a 1 to 10. It's more like a best, worst, and if you would do anything with them again.
Right. Facts.
I have wrote them down. If somebody asked me who all, so I could keep track of everybody that away. But it always got thrown away right after. But I've always been honest with how many people I've slept with.
Okay.
I feel like if you aren't honest about it and there's an issue there, you should trust me enough to be able to tell me how many people you've slept with.
Yeah. And do you, to me, 30 is not insane, right?
Sorry, to me, 30 isn't really that bad either. I grew up in a really strict family, old-timey Pentecostal holiness. So when I got out of my family's house, I had like a wild streak. So I can't say nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. And one thing I will say, one thing I do write down, though, is like the dates. Like always keep an account of like the dates when me and a person have hooked up or something like that. Just like.
Oh, for STD purposes?
Not even, whatever. Just saying, we hooked up here, like this time.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I don't think I've ever done that. I think I've kind of kept a mental note of it. But, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your call. Boom. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Tia from Athens, Georgia.
What up, Tia? Go ahead. What are your thoughts on this?
I think people are kind of missing the point about this. I mean, the guy is never going to be able to look at himself as the man he thought he was to his wife. I think, there is nothing that she is going to be able to do to make him feel like the man he once thought he was. Like, his manhood is completely crushed. How is he ever going to undo what he thought he was? He isn't that guy. That's all he can see.
So he's always going to think of himself as a 4 with her. Yeah, that could totally mess up your stroke game altogether.
Or you're not wondering, well, I guess I'm not doing it right, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or is she faking it?
Oof.
Yeah, and then on top of that, was my best friend really a better man than me?
Yeah, I get that one too.
He probably is. See, that's the thing guys need to realize. Just like how guys will hook up with girls, be like, yeah, she was a good smash, but that ain't wifey material. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could be a good hookup, but I don't want to be with him forever. I do not want you in my bloodline.
Thank you for your call. Boom.
Absolutely.
Good morning. What's your name? Sorry. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Commerce.
Go ahead. Thoughts?
I was always told that if you go prowling in someone else's belongings, that you need to be big enough to accept what you find.
Hey, that part.
Ooh.
I like that.
Ooh.
You win today.
Dang.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, some knowledge
Hello.
being dropped from Commerce, Georgia.
Hello.
So
Hello.
so what does he do then? What would you advise him?
I mean, he can talk to her and let her know that he was prowling
Uh-huh.
through her belongings, and then, but if it would happen before they was married, I mean,
Doesn't matter.
it is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, she wasn't honest, but
Okay. Thank you
find out
very
her
much.
reasons for it.
Boom.
Thank
you. Very
you.
much. You can't be a 4 and have a stroke game, Dex. He has 0 stroke game now. Good morning, Sherman. Sherman. What are your thoughts?
All right, now.
Hey, Sherman.
Good morning. How you doing, Barbie T?
Just
Hey,
wonderful.
he needs to let that go. I know it's playing real big on his psyche and everything, but that's her past. That's the past. There was something that she saw in him, that, hey, changed her mind about, the rating. That rating wasn't nothing. That's past stuff. Although she did tell a lie about only being with 6 men, and it was 30, but
That's a big
still,
number.
that's he can't judge her on what she did in the past. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a rabbit hole.
That is
that
a
if you
rabbit
go
hole
down
that you go down, and you're not going to be able to stop thinking about it. I give you that. I 100% agree. Sherman, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sherman.
All right. Love y'all.
Love you too.
30. Is that a huge number? Is that a deal breaker of a number?
Long as you're clean, I don't want to know numbers.
Okay.
I really don't, because that I don't want to know numbers.
Why? If you found out that
Because
he had
to
30
me, sex
and he was
is more
clean.
than just sex.
Sure.
I know it's a spiritual thing, and I'm gonna want to know. Like, it's hard to explain. I don't know, if you get it, you get it. But you take on those people, a piece of those people that you let
in your
heart.
body. Yeah. So
You
you're
know what I'm
giving out a
saying?
piece of heart. I've heard that
Like,
before.
it's just a lot. So, like, if you got like 40, 50 people in line, like, you got a lot on you.
Uh-huh.
And
but you
like,
just said as long as they're clean. So what if you don't ask?
I
so
know.
if you don't ask, you don't know. Don't ask, don't tell is kind of what you're saying.
I guess.
But if you found out 30, is that a big number to you? Would it,
For a guy, I feel like
it don't matter.
For a guy, and I know this is horrible to say, for a guy, I feel like that is medium to normal.
So a girl would be worse?
Me personally, I don't want 30 dudes in my box. I don't want a 30 dude count.
30 dudes in my box.
Like, yeah, like, that's just me personally. That's just me. 30 people ain't deserving.
Right,
like,
right. Boy, you're dancing this morning.
Yeah. Just don't tell me. You know what I'm saying? Just
don't
make sure
ask,
you clean.
Don't tell.
Just yeah.
Best friend is a problem for me, says Brandy. What are your thoughts when it comes to the numbers? By the way, Nate playing games on Twitch said happy birthday to Barbie T. It's my birthday as well.
Birthday twin, happy birthday.
Yeah, Nate, happy birthday to you. Same thing. I said, I've been with 37 and can name all of them. No shame in it. We all experiment when we're younger. Been tested many times and still clean. Well, that's a good thing to know.
See, that's the thing. Like, it's just, I got to make sure your spirit clean, your body clean. Like, you got to be.
Well, you're going to stage them?
Stage the D. Yes. Yes.
Get out.
I don't want your demons. Like, because I've dealt with people that have true demons, and that will jump on you. And, like, hell no, that ain't what you want.
Antonio said happy birthday. Mahogany said happy birthday, sis.
Thank you, y'all.
Kayla said,
her.
oh, Lord. Laugh my ass off from Jeremy Bragg. Or Berg. I don't know why I wanted to say Bragg. I always see that when I see your name. She said Sage the D. Twitch is Buddy
I pray
Cheeks
over it too, though.
morning.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I pray over it.
Oh no, that's not good. Hop onto the YouTube. Check that out, Fat Bear, and see if that works better for you.
Brianna, I'm serious. People have demons for real. Aaron said, F them demons right out you.
Shut Kelsey says, happy birthday, fam.
Happy
I'm
birthday.
triple
Oh,
digits.
thank you. I'm saying happy birthday back.
I'm triple digits, says Mackenzie.
Triple digits.
So I don't care who they've been with. Not praying over the D. Goodness, you guys with these comments this morning.
I do. You got to pray over that thing, child. I want the D to be blessed because I'm serious. I want it to be blessed. You got to have.
Jared, do you want it to be blessed?
You need to be a blessing.
The
coming
V,
in my
not
life.
the D for you.
Jeez, my dad's on here.
Hey, Rod. What are your thoughts? I forgot he's on here. A whole new meaning to the word exorcism.
Okay.
Gosh, you guys crack me up. I love it. These comments this morning. Pray over it. Throw some holy water on it. Not today, Satan.
Not today.
Yeah,
because that demon D will, I'm telling you, that demon D, woo!
Will it get
that
you?
That would get you. That one will get you.
To the blessing box. Gosh.
Yes, the blessing box.
Y'all killing me. All right, let's move on. We're going to get one more song, and then curious about, we're back on the X for a reason thing.
Oh.
Do you know why? Because in Hollywood,
Nick Cannon wants Mariah back, apparently.
And there's another celebrity, I can't remember who it was, but in the same boat, wants to get back with his ex.
Kanye West is the main one right
yes.
now. I want to know everybody's thoughts. Do you think Kanye West's gestures are sweet, or are they like toxic and abusive?
I think it's borderline stalking, harassment? Team Pete or Team Kanye?
I'm always going to be Team Kanye, but he needs to chill.
At this point, Team Pete.
He needs to chill and, stop, doing the most. That's...
Toxic.
It's stalkerish.
Look at all those comments. Who he want Mariah back after all them damn kids. That's a good point. Kanye is a mess. Kanye. Are you on Team Kanye or Team Pete?
Kanye, but Kanye made a post yesterday, and I'm glad someone called him out on it, and I'm glad he said it. Let me find it really quick. He addressed it, the whole, looking abusive or whatever. Oh, did he delete it?
Oh,
He deleted it.
He's deleting everything. He puts it up, and then he realizes he probably shouldn't.
But basically, he was saying, oh, here it is. No, he didn't delete it. Here it is. He says, thank you, everybody. He said, I learned that using all caps makes people feel like I'm screaming at them. I'm working on my communication. I can benefit from a team of creative professionals, organizers, mobilizers, and community leaders. Thank everybody for supporting me. I know sharing screenshots was jarring and came off as harassing Kim. I take accountability.
Okay.
I'm still learning in real time. I don't have all the answers. To be a good leader is to be a good listener. So I feel like someone has sat him down and said, hey, you're doing too much. You look crazy. I know you want your family back, but you're looking crazy. Yeah. And, that's what happens when you lose a good woman. That's all I got to say.
Oh, boy.
But because they go through it. Oh, the withdrawals are real.
Oh, no, I get it. Guys, we all go through that. I think women go through it, too, when they miss a good guy. I felt those withdrawals. Bat Bear says, bruh, Team Pete, that dude's got a plus list, A+ list. Kanye gives me Joe vibes. Absolutely. You're on Team Kanye. Come on.
Was he this erratic before they were married? Yeah, he was. Hey, Tank.
Hey, what's up, Tank? Don't tell anybody about what's going on, Tank.
What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Secret project.
Wait a minute, Tank, what you hiding from me?
Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Was it? So I feel like at this point it's almost even. Kanye found her list
and his name on it. Hey, but I think I don't think Kanye's lacking in that area with Kim. I think they had a great sex life. They would hook up on sets, in the bathroom, because when they were trying to have North.
Well, you know a lot of these details. Yeah. Okay.
I love Kanye.
Craziest hookup place.
Power over putty. Oh, okay, Kwame.
Yes, he been crazy since pre-Kim.
Kanye needs a prescription. Kanye is sickening.
He is
so far out there, it's ridiculous. The man dressed in a Bush suit to be in front of her yard. I don't think that was really him. I really don't think that was him.
What? I didn't hear this.
Yeah, because it was saying people, because he bought a house across the street.
Yes.
And they were saying that like Kanye was like hiding out in the bushes, like wore a bush suit to be in front of her yard and all this other stuff. But I don't think that was him. I don't think that was him.
Team Kanye, but he needs help. Dr. Place. Boy, ain't been right since Mama passed.
Yeah, now Keith, yeah, that is true. Kanye has not been the same Kanye since his mom passed. I mean, he took that really,
Nick,
really hard.
Let's do it. Gosh, Kanye just kind of took over that conversation.
Yeah,
It started
did.
with Nick Cannon.
Nick.
I feel like this has been a whole trend in Hollywood where people are wanting their exes back. Have you ever matched with someone and you had a really good connection with them, and then for one reason or the other, you split. You both went your separate ways, and then you tried to find your way back to each other.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I'm bringing this up is
because Nick Cannon dropped a new song called Alone, and it was basically like an ode to his ex-wife, Mariah Carey.
he wants her back.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks that she is the right person for him, even though he's had all these other babies. Did they ever have a baby together? I don't think
Yeah,
that
they had
did.
twins.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
So they have kids together.
That's the only kids she has.
Really?
Yes, Nick Cannon's children.
Okay.
One of
And
them's named Moroccan.
what are your thoughts? Him and Mariah?
I mean, he's saying that, it may be a little too late because she's got a man apparently.
Oh, does she?
I don't know. She hasn't put that out there, but he
okay.
probably knows.
Well, nice to put it out there, putting other
Exactly.
people's business out there. It's just like Kanye.
Right. But he just, I don't know. I guess they were good together. I don't know. It wasn't like they were having drama. I think the only drama that they had was like Eminem saying stuff.
Lamar Odom.
Oh, yeah, he wants Chloe back hard. He's on Big Brother, and he's like, oh, Chloe, I miss her, and this, that, and the third. I want to get her back. He's, like, begging.
Kanye. He's borderline
yeah.
harassment on Kim.
And he acknowledged it on Instagram yesterday. He said, you know what, he's going to calm it down a little bit. He's deleted a lot of the posts. He only has, like, 2 posts on Instagram right now.
Can you make it with an ex? Can it work out? Can you get back together with them? Maybe you had that connection, then you split for one reason or another. Who knows? Whatever it is, did you make your way back? 866-639-4689. Can getting back with your ex actually work? Or, and we want that side too, was it a disaster? Did you try to get back with an ex and it was all the same horrible stuff?
Have you taken an ex back before?
No. I'm not against it, but no.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
good on that. Mm-mm.
I'm not going to get into that one.
What? No,
it was one date. It was one date, and it was a disaster. It was a horrible disaster. Yeah, it was.
Wait, you went on a date with an ex?
Yes.
And it was just bad?
Yeah, horrible.
It reminded you why they're an ex?
Yes, kind of. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. 866-639-4689. Don't let my story dissuade you. Tell us the truth. What happened when you went back with an ex?
I'm ready to
All over that post. Whoops. All right. Never a good idea.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Hi, good morning. Hang on just a second.
I'm not about to let you
Good
drive
morning.
me crazy.
Hang on just a second. We've got one call ahead of you. Oh, boy. Good morning. We've got 2 calls. 2 calls ahead of you. Stand by. All right, let's do this. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Kristen from Knoxville.
Kristen, what are your thoughts? Have you ever tried to get back with an ex, and how did it work?
Yeah, actually, it's rare, but I'm for it. I'm actually married to my ex. So, yeah. So I'm 27 right now. We first got together when we were like 15, 16. And then I kind of cheated on him. And
I mean, you were 15, 16.
Then, yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Right. And 4 years went by, and then
you guys
we
reconnected?
kind of just started talking again. Yeah, and moved out with him out of state like a month later.
So,
See,
going strong.
You guys were kids, and then you went to college, you experienced life, and then you came back together in a group. Now, see, stuff like that I can do. I that's fine. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there's a healthy history.
But you were 15. How hardcore of cheating are we talking about here? I mean, like you kissed some other guy?
I mean, just like, no, just like kiss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I
And you were
crossed
just
the
kids.
line.
That was puppy love. I feel like high school and below, that doesn't count.
Okay. Thank you for your
Yeah.
call. Boom.
All right.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Dex, you know I don't forget nothing, right?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Tell on them.
So you know I called to call you out, right?
What was the
Get 'em.
story? What did I forget?
Get them.
She remembers
You
stuff
said
I
you
don't even
only
remember.
went out with a ex one time on one date, but that is not true. You took the girl back who stole money out of your account.
He sure did.
That was the one.
I don't
And
think
if
he
it's a
ever broke
lie,
up
you
with her,
told.
though.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about. That was the
No,
one.
he did break up with her. He found out she took his money after he broke up with her. And then he went back to her and was like, well, if you needed help, you should have just told me and
That's
we
right.
could work something out. And then he gave her another chance, but it didn't work.
Okay, no. I'll give you the
Now, if
specific.
it's a lie, Dex told it.
Yep.
Dang. Okay,
Get
I'm going
'em.
to tell that story on live. I will. I'll tell that story on live, the whole thing. But it really was one date. But it was a horrible mistake. I'll give you that one. Okay? Thank you. Dang, Marie, always catching me.
That's right. I love it.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Charlie from Brevard, North Carolina.
Charlie, tell us your story. Go ahead.
17 years, federal prison, got out. Same girl I was dating. Got back with her, got married, have a kid. Everything's great.
Get out.
What? She
That's
waited for
amazing.
you, or she just so happened to be single?
No, she had her chance. Guy wasn't doing the right thing. I came home, promised her I'd do the right thing, and I have.
I
How long
love
have you guys
that.
been married?
10 years.
10 years.
Now
Wow.
that I love.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
Good
Thank you
for
for doing
you.
right when you got out.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
uh,
I'm a firefighter rescue technician up here, so it's pretty rad.
good for you.
Yes.
That is a great story. Thank you for sharing that, man. And what did you go to
All right,
prison,
love
if you
you
don't mind
guys.
me
Love you.
asking?
I'm sorry?
What did you go to prison, if you don't mind me asking for?
Weapons.
Weapons. Okay. There you go. Thank you for your call.
Thank you so much.
Boom.
I love that. See,
Woo
you
wee.
turn your life around.
Okay, do not let me forget. I'll tell the story. God,
But
it's
I
such
wouldn't-
a bad story
so-
in my life.
So that's the thing too. Like, what if she waited 17 years? That I don't know. I don't think I could do. Wait for someone to get out of prison for 17 years.
Mm-hmm. Chocolate, listen, that happens all the time. I get called out on a regular. Someone said Dex get called out. Yeah, it happens. Marie is usually the one to call me out.
Yeah, she will. That young is different. Like, I was married and had 2 kids and split 12 years, and we split. He begged after a year. We tried, and he hit me. He had never laid a hand on me after all those years before, but all of a sudden, ooh, Vicky, yeah, no, leave that in the trash.
Yeah. So far, we've got some good stories of where it did work.
Yeah, I still don't want to ex. Oh, thank you, Mackenzie. I think it all depends on the reason of the breakup and how the relationship was before the breakup. Yes. Now, that is the whole fact right there, Courtney.
Mm.
Because, I mean, yeah. No. Like, a lot of people
Go ahead.
break up because of maybe like location or something like that, or
There's a lot
I
of
don't
reasons.
know.
Yeah.
I equate taking an ex back to taking a shower and putting your dirty underwear back on. Just why? Yes, Pam.
1 minute.
But I will say this too, because dudes that, like, even if you aren't in a relationship, like, dudes a lot of time that I've talked to or whatever, or date, they'll come back and try to spin the block. Like, hey, yeah, I want to try this again. No, they think, because this girl on TikTok, she was like, dudes that do that, they do that because they think you're stupid, and when you take them back, it proves you're stupid. So, no.
An ex in prison and moved states, and when he was about to get out, he thought he was going to move in with me. Well, I'm out of state, and your probation won't allow that. Ooh, Raven. Dang. All right.
If it's
Fat
meant
Bear.
to be, it will find a way. Yeah, you're right.
Fat Bear says, dude's got some crazy guns to get 17 years. I'm curious.
Gun law, man. These gun laws are stupid, and they're full
Yeah,
of shit.
but
I
still
mean,
17
yeah,
years.
You want to know how many years I gave my uncle?
For what? For guns? Not gun
charges.
charges?
Yes, gun charges.
Gun
State of
charges?
North Carolina. Yes.
Wow.
Federal.
That's
Like,
a lot.
it's a
seems
lot.
Like.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
Oof.
Ain't kill nobody. Ain't do none of that. Don't even have a gun.
Yeah.
Just hearsay. Yeah.
See, now people calling in right as I'm about to go on the air. All right, here we go. Nick Cannon is pining for his ex, wants to get back with Mariah Carey.
Yes, he does.
We wanted to know, does getting back with your ex really ever work?
I don't think it's going to work for Nick Cannon, though, because he got all them damn kids. Who want to get back with that? No.
Just because you have kids doesn't mean you can't make things work.
You got 20 kids, okay?
8.
No.
He's got 8.
Same. 8, 20, it's all the same.
Have you ever tried to get back with an ex? I'm not against it. I believe that you can get back with an ex, all right? I have heard they're an ex for a reason, but, if you get that vibe and you really click with someone, and that can be very special, and sometimes you want to try to make that back, right? Barbie says no.
No, I'm good.
This guy says yes. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Charlie from Brevard, North Carolina.
Charlie, tell us your story. Go ahead.
17 years, federal prison, got out. Same girl I was dating, got back with her, got married, have a kid. Everything's great.
Get out.
What?
That's
She waited for
amazing.
you, or she just so happened to be single?
She had her chance. Guy wasn't doing the right thing. I came home, promised her I'd do the right thing, and I have.
How long have you guys been married?
10 years.
10 years.
Now
Wow.
that I love.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
Good
Thank you
for
for doing
you.
right when you got out.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a firefighter rescue technician up here, so it's pretty rad.
wow. Okay.
Whew.
That's not bad.
That's not at all. That's actually, I love that story. Mackenzie says, I have an ex together 4 years. We ended mutually and friendly. That's the only man I would consider going back to if I was single. He's a good dude, just young and has no ambitions, and I can't have that. Oh yeah, if you're not ambitious, go away.
You know what? And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that and Nick Cannon. There's always that one ex that you're like, you know what? I would give that person another shot. Barbie, do you have that one ex? That's a no. Okay.
No.
Good morning. Go ahead. What about you?
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of, it's rare, but I'm for it. I'm actually married to my ex. So, yeah. So I'm 27 right now. We first got together when we were like 15, 16. And then I kind of cheated on him. And
you
we
were
broke
15,
up.
16.
And then, like, yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Right. And like 4 years went by, and then
You guys
we
reconnected?
kind of just started talking again. Yeah, and moved out with him out of state like a month later.
Hang on just a second. We've got one. You're going to be our first call. Sorry. Y'all get dead air. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I messed up on that. All right. Oh, they hung up. Hey, good morning. Hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person up. Whew. All right. You're back now. Dex pressing the wrong buttons again, I see.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Nancy saying,
Oh my gosh.
what's up?
Everybody's calling.
It's because your birthday. All right, you guys ready? I'll tell the story real quick. So, Marie was right. It was the girl that stole money out of my account. But let me tell you something. We broke up, not because of her stealing anything or anything along that lines. Stop smoking before the job. Now, calm down. Do I look like someone that has intaked drugs? What's that mean? Me?
What kind?
Anyways. So here's what happened. We broke up. Next thing you know, this is the first time I was in Greenville. She actually moved here from Knoxville to Greenville. She ended up moving back, right?
Mhm.
And she ended up getting with one of my best friends back in Knoxville, all right? And that killed me.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we used to run together. Jared and I have been running together. Don't you ever do this, okay? So, but seriously, she got with him, and then they broke up. And I found out after we had broken up that she had been stealing money out of my bank account, about $1,000. But back then I was poor as hell, and so that was an insane amount of money.
Is that why she cheated? Oh, wait. Yeah.
No, she didn't. No,
Okay.
there's no cheating or anything
Okay.
like that. She did take money out, and then I caught her and I told her, look, if you needed money, you just tell me. I wasn't trying to get back with her. I was just saying, like, give me a heads up. I'll try to help you in some way because I don't have any ill will towards her. So she ended up, I said, I'm not going to change the password. That's where Barbie told me I was an idiot.
Dummy.
And
Big dummy.
and she did it again, stole my money. And so I changed the password. Well, months came up after that. And she reached out and said that she wanted to get back with me. She was crying. She was like, I think that we could, make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay. So I said, here we go. Let's go out on a date and let's just see where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
She came to Greenville, and then we took a trip up. I was working at the time, so I actually took her to a concert, and I went backstage to interview the band. She was there. It was actually on their tour bus. It was Papa Roach, Jacoby.
I love Papa Roach.
Okay, yeah. So
Yes.
it was Papa Roach. She was there at the concert, and then after I got done with the interview, we went to have dinner, and so we were sitting there, and then at that point, as we're talking, she said, "Hey, I don't think it's a good idea for us to date." What?
What you mean?
Right?
I just took you backstage, ho.
Right. Well, I don't care about that part. But at the same time, it was just so crazy. And so then we had drove up to Asheville together. So at that point, if she just said that it's not going to work, then why would we go back to the concert or anything like that? I was like, well, why don't we just go back? And we went back to Greenville, and she drove home. And that drive, that hour and a half drive back, was the quietest I have ever been in my entire life. It was like you could hear a pin drop in that car.
You didn't leave her. That's sweet.
Yeah, I know. It was awful. So there you go. That's my story. Not very fancy. My favorite morning routine, listening to y'all and smoke on the way in. Listen to you.
I love that for you, girl.
I bet her list.
I love you.
Dex is rated as money sign. Thanks, Rick.
Nah, she would have had to catch a ride, right?
Well, I did leave that part out. I did actually.
She could have waited. Like, she's so dumb.
Yeah. I paid for the rental car too, so she could drive the rental car from Knoxville to. I was dumb back then. I know.
Give me some money.
No, I was poor then.
But you got it now, so you can share.
I know. I'm poor now.
Put me on your account.
Get out.
Put me on your line of credit. You know, that actually helped my credit, so I think you should. That'd be great.
What?
Put me on your line of credit.
No.
Why not? It's not going to hurt you. It's going to help me.
Get out. Rachel, thank you very much. Rachel said happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Changing the subject. You did what? Yeah, I know. Dumb AF. I know. I was in love.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
What's the dumbest thing you've done in love?
That's a good question.
I think the dumbest thing I've done in love was help a man. Woo, can't do it.
Help him what?
Help him get his life together when that's not my job.
Well, that's not like that was it. Dex, help me out. No, not now. Everybody's like being like, oh, let me get your line of credit. I was dumb back then, and I was in love.
I was dumb.
I love y'all, but not like that.
We. Dex said you ain't giving up the box, shawty.
No. Shut up. Dex, those were some hard lessons. Ouch. Thank you, Josh.
Yo.
Let's see. My girl Barbie T glowing.
Thank you.
It's from Chief over there on Twitch. Went back to him.
So who on here pregnant? Because one of y'all pregnant.
Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, go ahead. Tell the thought process behind it.
So I had a nightmare that I was pregnant, and I actually felt like the stomach, and I've never felt that. And anytime I have those dreams, somebody around me is pregnant. Somebody I know is pregnant.
Or someone's about to get pregnant.
Yeah. And it comes in multiples sometimes, so be careful.
Right, Jared.
Dex.
What?
You got a whole live-in booty.
Oh, Bando. That's who that is. Bando over there on Twitch. Very cool, man.
Who said what he say?
Bando's on Twitch now. So
he on Twitch.
Huh? That's a good thing. Stay on Twitch.
I mean, no, I thought he said something. That's why I was like.
No, he's saying that you were glowing on Twitch.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Ron, Dex Mitchell. That was some magic stuff to part with that kind of money. Definitely, Dex. No. It's not. You're right. I should never have done that. Dex, change the subject real quick. Coquethia, it's true. Barbie has, it happened with your sister.
Yep, my sister and my god sister. my friends, all of it. Like it really happens. I don't know who it is, but you pregnant. Sorry. Or congrats.
Right. Yeah. Some people would be excited to be in that kind of situation. All right, guys. I think it's time.
Is it time?
It is time to wrap up.
Is it time?
Before we say goodbye, everybody give a round of applause for Barbie T.
What are we clapping for?
Because it's your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Heart on the Facebook Live. Any love that you'd like to spread on Twitch and on YouTube?
Coquithia. Well, I've heard babies have come out with morenas in their hand.
Is that true?
I don't know. Yeah, no more Scorpios. Yeah. So if you are pregnant now, I'm sorry. You're bringing in a Scorpio.
Nancy, happy birthday. Y'all need
Thank y'all
goodbye
so
music.
much.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Oh, what? Oh, can I pick the song?
What?
We about to play some goodbye music.
No, we need no, we can't have like a specific song yet. I mean, like, you know, it has to have
We should do a dance Fridays like they do on the news.
No shade towards them, but that S is
It's gotten
embarrassing.
better. It's gotten better.
They have actual music?
Yeah. They do now.
Oh, okay.
I think we should do a Beyonce song.
I got 2 Scorpios. Happy birthday. All right. Yeah, that's a good idea. Bagel bites or pizza rolls. Ooh, damn.
Neither.
Bagel bites or pizza rolls. You're in college or was. Pizza
Thank
rolls.
you, Melissa.
Not even a choice. Pizza rolls all day on that one. Pizza rolls in the air fryer.
6. Lady, is it
Right? Pizza
What?
rolls, air fryer.
I'll eat that.
2 add-ons, by the way, that you can add on to that. Bagel bites, pizza rolls, chips, and pizza rolls. Tortilla chips and pizza rolls. Oh, my God.
Y'all are such guys.
Crunch is amazing. Hot Pocket says Brandy. Good topic, whoever put that on. Cheese pizza. Coquithia, pizza bites. Pizza rolls. Pizza rolls, man. And
I know, Mackenzie. I got a full moon. It's the year of the Aquarius, though.
Is today a full moon?
Yeah. I woke up this morning. I saw a full moon.
And side note, when it comes to the pizza rolls, I'm Asian, so I know this is gonna be kind of weird, but steamed rice.
With pizza rolls?
Put a bed of steamed rice, pizza rolls on top of that. Boom. You can even squish it in there, and
That
it
sounds
seasons.
real ghetto and broke.
It is, and I was broke for one. Keep in mind, I lived on a couch for a year.
Oh, wait. Now, there's some days I just, I ain't richy rich, but I just don't eat, I don't eat oodles and noodles anymore.
But it's so good. It's so good. I'm telling you right now, pizza rolls and steamed rice, you're welcome. Guys, we're done. Take care. We'll see you guys. Struggle meals. That's
Thank y'all so much for the love. Love you guys.